What's going on, guys? Gabe with ReviewDork. And so you guys asked for it. You were sending me emails. You were leaving me comments like, hey, can you give an after hours recap? And so I went over to Best Buy, got me 2 Elgato key lights, and got me a cool stream deck, right? Which makes it easier for me to bounce through illustrations here. But let's look at the 4-hour chart. And yeah, I'm going to make fun of some new apes that just got started in investing because I noticed that when I jump on Weibo, people are looking at the 1-minute chart and they're just like, are we squeezing? When is it going to squeeze? Oh no. Oh no, it's going down. Listen, all right. If you want to get 50% off on Kenny's wife, just make sure you scan these barcodes and you're good. For the most part, we want to look at the 4-hour chart. And as you guys can see here, everything is looking solid, right? OBV is up. We're sitting above neutral into RSI, and we have the MACD above the signal line. And again, if you need confirmation that we're trending upwards, as you guys can see, we have higher highs and higher lows, and that's really the nature of the beast. Guys, look at, if you're going to come to us YouTubers needing daily confirmation and you want this to act like a stock, well, it's acting like a stock. But if you're freaking out because it's not squeezing, well, which one do you want? Do you want it to act like a stock or you want it to squeeze? Now, it is going to squeeze, but it's going to squeeze after hours. But what you need is confirmation of squeeze data. And so that's what I'm going to give you guys, right? And before we jump into that, I just want to say, make sure you guys check out apecrayons.com. Basically, it's content for apes, by apes, make friends, and stay in touch, especially when the squeeze happens. Facebook groups are going to go down. Wall Street bets going to go down. AMC stocks on Reddit, ideally it's going to go down. In fact, I even think that this video or my channel shadow banned, that was brought to my attention by Reddit users, that certain YouTubers were shadow banned, and I think I got lucky enough to make the list. So if you see this video, you see this video. If you don't, you don't. I'll go ahead and post it on apecrayons.com. It's free, guys. I'm not swindling you, right? It's just my contribution to the ape community. But let's get into the data here. And we're going to go ahead and make sure this works. I just tapped the button. Did it work? Now, we're going to get to this in a second. What I want to do is go over everyone's favorite FinTel data. And even FinTel, no one's paying attention to FinTel now because everybody wants Ortex data. But if you're a FinTel guy, just know that the short borrow fee is 81%, making it absolutely disgusting. Now, the short squeeze score, according to FinTel, is 85.36, which ranks it in the top 179 equities, which, yes, if you need confirmation this is going to squeeze, it's going to squeeze. It's going to moon, baby. It's going to happen after hours, right? It's going to happen. You're going to wake up one morning. It's going to be 5 in the morning. And me personally, I wake up in the morning before I have a cup of coffee and before I go ahead and release my bowels of the toxicity from the night before, I check Webull, right? So every morning, you know, you got a reason to be excited. You just don't know, right? But let's go to the Ortex data here. And ta-da! Now, woo! Look at this. Live updates, guys. 217%. That is the cost to borrow AMC stock. If we look at DTC over a 10-day average, that is 4.5 days. Meaning, if the squeeze started right now, it would take 4.5 days to cover based on volume. This is amazing data, right? This is the confirmation you need. It's not how the price is moving throughout the day, right? You want to see what this data is telling us, right? Current short interest, 98 million. And current short interest of the free float, 23%. Now, let's have a conversation because we need to have a conversation. I'm seeing some 20-year-olds. I'm seeing you young bucks. Listen, right? You are given an opportunity that I wish I had at 20, right? You got $1,000 invested, you got 1,000 shares invested in AMC. It shoots up to 10,000 a share, right? Now, please, no one beat me up in the comment section. We know 100,000 is the floor, 500,000 is the floor, whatever, right? But let's just use this example. $10,000 a share, right? Went ahead, made $10 million. Good for you. Uncle Sam's going to come in and just snatch $4 million. Just That's gonna sting, right? And so now you got $6 million, right? You know what you're gonna do? Take $1 million, put it in your back pocket, have fun, right? Go ahead, buy your G Wagon, buy your dope house, maybe go ahead and buy a hooker or two, because there are gonna be a lot of hedgy wives needing work. And with that being said, you take the $5 million and you throw it into something like a Vanguard 500, which is going to return 10% interest annually. So your $5 million is now working for you. It's making you $500,000 a year. If you can't live on $500,000 a year, you need to make sure you humble yourself right now. You need to talk to the person who's watching this video and humble yourself right now. How much are you living off of right now? Is it 30,000, 40,000, 50,000? All right, cool. Well, 500,000 a year should be way more than enough. And for you OGs like myself, 40, right? We've been through the grind, we've done it, right? And it's just like now it's time to have life experiences, right? To travel, to whatever it is, right? Maybe you want to go ahead and buy a ranch and just have your whole family move in. Hey, that's great. But for me personally, I've lived the first 40 years of my life just grinding. I just want to chill. I mean, I just want to chill. You see. So that's just my advice to you guys, not financial advice. Make sure you get a real financial advisor when you get all of these tendies, but just keep that in mind, all right? Anyways, this is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.